I moved into the apartment on a rainy Tuesday. It wasn't much, 2 bedrooms, a small kitchen, peeling paint, but it was cheap. That was all I cared about. I had no friends in the city, no family nearby, and I was desperate to start over. The first few nights were uneventful, the kind of quiet that almost feels unnatural. I told myself it was peaceful, but I could never shake the feeling that I was being watched. Footsteps above me, soft at first, like someone tiptoeing, then heavier as the nights went on. I knocked on the ceiling once. Nothing. I didn't know my upstairs neighbor. No one had mentioned them, no note slipped under my door, no knock from a stranger introducing themselves. It was as if they existed only when I wasn't looking. It began subtly. I'd wake up in the middle of the night to the sound of breathing, slow and deliberate, echoing from the ceiling. I lived alone. The walls weren't thin, at least, I told myself they weren't. Sometimes, a shadow would flicker across my living room, though the curtains were always drawn. I blamed fatigue, imagination, anxiety. Until I saw the hand. It was a single hand, pressed against the ceiling above my bed. Pale, almost translucent, with nails that were impossibly long. I froze, staring upward. It didn't move. I wanted to scream, but the air stuck in my throat. When I finally blinked, it was gone. I told myself I had been dreaming, though deep down I knew I hadn't. The next day, I asked the building manager about the apartment above me. His expression went flat, cold. "Nobody lives there," he said. "It's been vacant for months." I laughed nervously. "Must be ghosts then." He didn't smile. That night, the footsteps returned. Louder, faster. My bedroom door rattled. I tried to convince myself it was the wind, the old building settling, anything. But then the whispering started. At first, it was just random syllables, like someone rehearsing words they could never remember. Then it became my name, drawn out. Guttural, soft but urgent. Marcus. Marcus. I didn't have the courage to look at the ceiling. I didn't want to see what had already seen me. I buried myself under the blankets, shaking. The whispering circled my bed, moving slowly, patiently. It was waiting for me to notice. Sleep didn't come. When dawn arrived, the room smelled faintly of decay. Not human, not animal, just old. It was unbearable. I left the apartment that day and stayed with a friend, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. By the third night, I had to go back. The apartment was mine now. I unlocked the door and stepped inside. Silence. Peaceful, almost. I tried to convince myself I was overreacting. And then I saw the ceiling crack. A thin line, jagged, forming right above my bed. I felt heat rising in my chest, panic clenching my lungs. The crack widened, revealing a hollow darkness. And then a pair of eyes, black and reflective, stared down at me. They blinked once, slowly, and the whispering returned. "I've been watching." I tried to run. The front door slammed shut before I could touch it. The lights flickered. Shadows swarmed around me, pressing, pushing, whispering. Each syllable my name, each syllable a reminder I wasn't alone. I scrambled to my bedroom, thinking if I hid under the covers, maybe it would go away. That's when I saw it again. The hand, reaching through the ceiling, groping for me. I could see the pale veins, the unnatural joints, the impossibility of it all. I screamed, and it screamed back. Not human, not animal, not anything I'd ever heard. It was inside my head now. The building, the walls, the very air seemed alive, watching, waiting. I passed out, or maybe I didn't. Time became meaningless. Hours, days, or years, I couldn't tell. The hand never left. The eyes never blinked again. The whispering never stopped. Somehow, I understood. The apartment above wasn't empty. It had never been. It had been waiting for me. And now, so was I. I leave the light on at night. Sometimes I think I hear it breathing softly, through the ceiling, through the walls, through my own bones. And I know, deep down, it's only patient. Waiting for the next time I blink. Because it knows, eventually, I will. And I know, if I ever close my eyes for too long, I might never open them again.